Hello. In today's Super Rolodex video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to network Super Rolodex with other computers at your work. All we need to do is copy the database onto the server. So the easiest way to do that is to go to your C drive. Right now I'm just opening up File Explorer. And here's the C drive and Super Rolodex 7. You open up that folder. And these are all the files that you'll typically see that Super Rolodex uses. Here's the program file right here. But we're not concerned with the program file. We're concerned with the database file. And we're actually also concerned with the logo file. In this case, well, here I'll show you. The database, here's the database file right here. We're going to single click it with the mouse. But we also want to select one more file, and I'll explain why. So using your finger, hold down the control button on your keyboard, and we're going to select Super Rolodex 7.jpg. That is the logo file for the program. Okay, I'm going to release the control button on my keyboard. So now, as you can see, I've got two files selected. I've got the database file and the Super Rolodex 7.jpg image file. So both of those files, we're going to copy those. So stay right here in the blue line area, and we're going to do a right click on the mouse. And in the menu that comes up here, we select copy. Now we're just going to go over to our server. I'm going to double click it. Okay, we're inside the folder on our server, and I'm going to do a right click on the mouse again, and we're going to click paste. So it just pasted the database file and the image file to our server. And I'll explain why we copied the image file also. But for now, we're done doing that part. So let's just get rid of that window. So now we're back on the Super Rolodex main window here. And we're going to connect to that database, okay? So we click the More tab, or the More button, I should say. And let's go to the Database Manager. And you'll see right now, this is the database that we're currently connected to. That's on the C drive in the Super Rolodex 7 folder. That's the database that we're currently connected to. Well, we want to connect to the one on the server. And you'll do this for all the other computers that are running Super Rolodex. So click on Browse for a database. And it defaults to the Super Rolodex 7 folder on your system. What you'll want to do is we need to go to the server. So we're going to go to My PC. And in my case, the server is the D drive. So I'm going to open that up. There's the database folder, or the database file right there. You're going to select it and click Open. And it says Super Rolodex 7 will now close so that it can reset some variables. Simply reopen Super Rolodex 7 and it will automatically connect to the database1.rsd database that you just selected. Okay, so we click OK, and the program shuts down. So now we want to reopen Super Rolodex, and when it reopens, it's going to automatically connect to that database that's on the server. And so as soon as we're done loading the program, it is going to ask us for a login, which will pop up here any second now. It's a little slower on this older computer I have. There we go. All right, so we're going to log in. And in my case, my password is admin. I'll log in. All right, so Super Rolodex is up and running, but how do we know that we're on the server? Well, we're on the server, or how to find out what database we're connected to. You click on the More tab, or the More button, and you click Database Manager, and you'll see right here the path. In this case, D. Remember, D is the server in my case, so I'm connected to the database that's on the server. And that's how you tell what database that you're connected to. Another easy way to tell is you can customize this, which I'm going to cover in another video, that maybe you can select or change the different colors. So you can have one color representing one database, maybe a different color representing another database. So it's kind of a quick visual cue to tell which database you're connected to. The reason that we also selected that image file I was telling you about a minute ago, it's picking up this image right here from the image file that exists in the same folder as the database. So if we did not copy that image file over to the server, this just would have been blank because there would have been no image for it to read. So it's a good idea to copy that image along with that database to the server like I just showed you, so that when all the other computers connect to the server, or when they, I should say, when they open up Super Rolodex, it's going to look the same on all the computers. All right, that's pretty much it. And I think that that sums it up. I think you'll find that a pretty easy process to do. Again, you simply copy the database and the image file from your C drive. You copy that over to the server, and then you simply point Super Rolodex to that database that's on the server. And again, remember, the way to do that is you go into the More button, go into the Database Manager, and you simply browse. And that's how you get there. So I hope that video was helpful. We'll catch you on the next one.